Hey yo, what's up everybody? It's your man Yuso back with another video. Um I got this video from Among Wolves. Pretty sure that's his name or her name. He recommended this or she recommended us to watch this. I'm sorry, I don't know your gender, but yeah, it's Bill Burr, you know what I'm saying? I love Bill Burr. He's one of the funniest guys in the world, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I think and I know Dave Chappelle's the funniest nigga on the earth. We all think that, you know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, top five comedians. I definitely got Dave Chappelle in there and Bernie Mac. The other three, I have no idea. But let's jump into Jesse Owens, Bill Burr, best of Bill Burr.
I like fucked up shit, man. I like when crazy stuff happens. I like stuff like in sports. I love watching sports. Like I love all this stuff with like people cheating, like with steroids. I am so pro steroids. It's ridiculous. I could give a shit. I could really give a shit. I don't know what Barry Bonds is doing, but whatever he's doing, I hope he keeps doing it. I hope he just comes out as like one big chest muscle with like a bat sticking out. It just keeps cranking him over the fence.
Does steroids really make your head big like that? I know drinking alcohol for a long time makes your head big like that, but I don't know about I mean, I guess steroids. I don't know. I don't know nothing about no steroids.
Who gives a fuck, dude? People have been cheating since the beginning. Since I was watching baseball in the 70s, half of them were on coke. You don't think that helps you see the ball a little better? Be like wired out of your mind, like, dude, I can see every stitch. It's a curveball. I'm gonna fucking fight it. 12th inning, you're all fucking amped up. This is the shit, man.
Hey, they needed that in the game. What was that? Game 3 of the World Series this year. They played 18 innings. No, 7 hours. Over 7 hours of baseball. I know, man. Look, I'm not a big baseball fan. You know what I'm saying? I played baseball when I was a kid growing up, but I'm a basketball person. I can't watch baseball for no 7 hours. 7 hours. That's a work shift. What?
No, I love all that stuff. I like when, people fall out of the upper deck, when athletes punch people in the stands. I mean, that's just like what's entertainment for me now. I like that Jimmy the Greek moment that happens in sports. Like once every 4 or 5 years, that like some 50, 55-year-old white dude tries to explain why black people are kicking the shit out of white people in practically every major sport. And it always goes down the same way, right? There's always like three white dudes, and the one white dude in the middle, he's always like the guy with like the theory. He's always like, it seems these African-American athletes, they seem to have this quick twitch muscle fiber. There's slow twitch, and there's this quick twitch. And the second the dude says that, like the other two white dudes start like sliding out of frame, like, okay, this guy's getting fired, and I'm not going to be part of this highlight. Nice knowing you, Ned. Keep that seat warm, right? And the dude in the middle, he's just like hell-bent on getting fired. He starts like bringing up slavery. And evidently they were breeding the strongest man with the strongest woman, and that quick twitch.
I remember, I think it was a couple years ago, a guy came out and was talking about he would pay so much money for LeBron and Serena Williams to have a baby. Like, that's messed up. But that baby would be that baby be so athletic. That'd be, oh my goodness. But yeah, they obviously got their separate lives outside of sports. They got their own relationships. You know what I'm saying? They both married. Crazy. But what's his name? Actually, Huey. Oh, what's his name? Huey Newton was talking about that. He was talking about during slave days how the black people, the slave masters, basically the strongest of the black people kept surviving. You know what I'm saying? Like the strong survive, basically. The weak fall off. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. Does that have to do with people being athletic in the sports? I don't know, because I'm pretty sure black people was athletic before sports or before slavery. So I don't know. Can't explain. Gotta ask the scientists.
And literally 20 minutes later, that dude's on TV. He's like fired, right? He's crying. His family stand there. He's got like a box of shit from his desk with like an Emmy sticking out. He's like, I don't know what I said. I was just talking about the quick twitch and the slow twitch. And I wasn't just trying to make a point. No, I love that. I love seeing people mess up their careers like that. It's just funny to me. Plus, I gotta admit, as a white dude, on some level, I have to believe in that theory, because it's like, are white dudes that bad at basketball? I can't even watch the NBA anymore, man. It's like every highlight, the white dude's like that, the black dude has like his nuts in his face. Fucking blah!
Hey, There's some good white dudes out there, man. You know what I'm saying? There's some good white dudes. You know, Larry Legend, great white dude. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just sitting at home like, for the love of God, tackle the guy. Jesus Christ, get out of the way. Do you ever get tired of those two nuts flying over your head? You know you're going to be on Sports Center. Just get out of the way.
Vince Carter in the Olympics, though, 2000. Jumped straight over that 7-footer. Hey.
Dude, I'm telling you, there's got to be something to that theory. I saw this show one time on runaway slaves. It was one of the most amazing programs I've ever seen in my life. Dude, when you ran away as a slave, you just didn't run to the end of the driveway and be like, fuck that job. Just start walking down the street. Dude, you had to, like, run through whole states. There's dogs chasing you, you're hurdling shit, you're swimming. Those were the first fucking triathletes. And there was nobody helping them out. There was no dude on the side of the road like, come on, man, 2 more states, you're in Ohio. Suck it up, you look good.
2 more states till Ohio. Hell no.
Yeah, dude, you were on your own. Is it any wonder? 250, 300 years of that shit, and then I'm gonna D you up in gym class? It ain't happening. I come from hundreds of years of alcoholics. I got like half a liver, you know what I
mean? Shit.
You know what's funny to me about that stuff? You can't even, like, you know, I obviously know that theory's crazy, but it's just like, you can't even bring up how well black people are doing in sports. Everybody gets all weird about it, which I don't understand, because it's like a compliment, you know? Like, feel how weird it is right now. You know, I just brought that shit up. I'm saying something good, right? It's like I saw a coach get in trouble for that shit. Like, his team was like 0-6 or something. They just couldn't win, and every week the press was just getting on him more and more and more, right? And the dude, he was just like flustered, and he had like a moment of honesty. They were like, why can't you guys win a game? He's like, oh, you know, I don't know, the offense isn't getting it done, you know, defense, you know, too slow, and it just run out. Tell me, we gotta get some more black guys in this team. Immediately, everybody's like, what is that?
Hey.
Started freaking out like they had no idea what this dude was talking about. It's like, are you watching Sports Center? Or do you see the Olympics? Like, I love the 100-meter dash, right? There's always like 9 black dudes and that one token white guy in like lane 8. I'm just sitting there going, come on, man, one time. Just one time, just win the bronze, just do what you gotta do. The white dude always stays with him till like the first turn, then he like fucking blows out his hammy. Those other 8 black dudes are like...
Man, it's always, I think like the Kenyans and the Jamaicans, man, fast people.
Where's that white dude the next Olympics? He's like up in the broadcast booth, his career's over. He's like a commentator. Yeah, it's gonna be a great race. Still can't feel my fucking toes, but I'm telling you. No, I don't get it. It's like a compliment. We're saying you're fast. That's a good thing, right? People start all freaking out. Oh, you're acting like that's all we can do. You're saying we can't be scientists. No, we're not. All we're saying is if there was a race to the microscopes, you fuckers would win. It's just saying that you're fast. You get there first. Your lab coat would be flapping in the wind. I get there like 3 minutes later, all cramped up. Are you looking at bacteria? No, you go first. You just go first. Jesus Christ. There was a Volvo. The guy ran by a Volvo in street shoes. I've never seen that before in my life.
Hey.
No, I get into those arguments all the time. All the time. Friends of mine will be like, well, how come anytime a black athlete does something, they say it's an athletic move. Anytime a white athlete does it, they say it's an intelligent move. And it's like, well, fair enough, man. It just depends on what you're doing. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, if you read a defense, white or black, that's an intelligent move, right? But if you take off from the foul line, jump over 9 other dudes, and throw the shit down, those other 9 guys aren't standing there like, fuck, why didn't I think of that shit?
Facts.
Here I am dribbling around, guys. That's some superhero shit. Shit like a cake flapping in the wind with a big S on your chest. I'm telling you, man, that's the funny thing about Hitler. Just let me finish. Let me work my way.
That was a great comedic move right there. He said, that's the great thing about Hitler or something like that. And then he took a drink, let people let it simmer on him. You know what I'm saying?
Let me work my way through this idea. No, that's my favorite sports clip.
See, cause he didn't even say nothing about Hitler. You know what I'm saying? That was a great comedic move right there. I like that.
Is that Jesse Owens shit? I just love it because their whole angle was fucked up. He made Hitler leave in like the third quarter, right?
Okay, maybe he is talking about Hitler. I don't know. I'll be quiet now.
He's putting down his number one finger, just fucking walking out of the stadium. Jesus Christ. Their whole thing was like, we are going to create a superior race. It's like, dude, I think we accidentally already did that. Yeah, we sent a select group of people to the gym every day for a couple hundred years. It's paying dividends. They're fucking dunking on us every day. Dude, how quiet was that limo ride home with Hitler? You know what I'm saying? You know he was talking crazy shit when they were on the way there. They were all amped up. We are going to dominate. See, what's going on? That whole ride home, they're just sitting there all quiet. You're sitting next to an even angrier than usual Adolf Hitler, trying to make some sort of small talk, like, it is one nice day, isn't it? You know, nice boot.
Hey, y'all, that's the end of the video, man. That was a great video, man. Shout out to Among Wolves for the request, you know what I'm saying? If y'all got a request, leave it in the comments, man. I read every comment, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I get down, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right.